I feel as if the Hoodz have had so much stature and so much history within wrestling, let alone just the RWA, that they've been able to, I don't know, maybe manipulate management, pull a few strings. I'm not sure.
We're talking about over 12, 13 years together, taking on some of the biggest and the best, the young guns. Well, they've taken on the young guns, but I meant to say the young bucks. They've taken on some heavy-duty competition over the course of time, and they're still kicking, still the RWA Tag Team Champions. Oh, wait a minute, they both went low.
Both two cashes do not make a right. And I tell you, you can take the boy out of the hood, but you never take the hood out the boy.
They have decided to end this familial dispute by tagging in their respective tag team partners.
Frank Champion, twice the size of Chris Pyro.
And Chris Pyro realized it when he got a little too close for comfort.
Pyro might be the kind of guy that puts on the blinders, keeps his chin down and his head forward, but when you finally take in all of the man that is Frank Champion, man, you're going to get shook. I don't care who you are.
And by the way, I don't know what this particular portion of the match helps more. Is it helping the heavy hitters regain their stamina, regain a little bit of they just, once again, they drew the short straw. They were in the first two teams. And they've managed to defeat two teams so far. So this little bit of a breather certainly ain't hurting things. Wait a minute. That is not PG language.
Not family show material.
I will give Davey Cash credit for not cursing up a storm, but Shay Cash, not so much.
The match is young, Simon Eddie. But look at this. You got Champion just making an absolute mockery, locking up with Chris Pyro in a collar and elbow whilst on his knees. I mean, come on, man.
Certainly not giving them giving the respect to Chris Pyro, somebody of his professional stature, not necessarily his actual stature, would deserve.
It's not right. Got more displeasantries being thrown across the ring between these two teams. And I do believe you're onto something, Simon Eddie. I do believe that the hitters are buying themselves a little bit of recuperation time. This is a marathon, not a sprint.
But at the same time, you got to remember, the Hoodz don't want to lose their tag team titles, but they're also coming in here fresh. So it feels almost like they're trying to level the playing field against themselves, and I don't think that strategy is really necessarily leaning in the direction of the Hoodz. One thing is for sure, both teams, no love here in Providence.
No, none at all.
And they're smart, Davey and AJ Hott are at least wearing bulletproof vests.
Frank Champion. Man, that is a lot of dude, isn't it?
It's nice to see him back. I'm glad I'm not a wrestler anymore. Hey, some would say that I never was, but that's near and far between. So, Frank Champion. I'll give it to Chris Pyro. He is not standing down.
Battling every bit of his adversity is the heat. Launches himself off the ropes. Frank Champion a little bit earlier, that back body drop attempt, but he makes up for it with one hell of a shoulder butt.
Chris Pyro thought he was making a dent, and well, not so much.
No. Tag's made.
In comes Shay Cash. Ooh, took the necessary amount of time to allow his cherries to heal. I think we just got a blind tag from Davey. Duck under the clothesline. Kicks him low. Down goes Shay. Last chancery. We know what's next. Big front drop kick to the forehead.
Cover here applied.
Almost two.
Frank Champion tying up the referee inadvertently at the moment. Does not work out to his benefit. The Hoodz are in full control. Welcome to the party.
Kicked him right in the facial features. Wait a minute, is that a bat? He was trying to hit him with a bat. Wait a minute. Davey Cash. Oh, he just did his nephew dirty. We got a cover. Two. And that's it for the heavy hitters.
The heavy hitters have been eliminated.